You're listening to Mike Richards in the morning. We're talking Toronto sports on TSN 1050.
.34 TSN 1050, Mike Richards in the morning. For those watching on TSN 2, lucky you. The Rock Cheer are in there, and as you can see, as the camera, I'm sure, pans to the lovely girls, and I know what you're saying to yourself. No, not that. I was thinking of something different. Is this the cheerleader song? Okay. Also, as Garrett Billings is here, a bona fide superstar, is saying to himself, yeah, there's a game and everything on Sunday. I don't know if you're familiar with it. 3 o'clock against the Minnesota Swarm. And that's what we're here to talk about this morning. So we say good morning to Garrett. Good morning, Garrett.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Now, this Minnesota Swarm, although how the hell they got that name, I don't know if are there a lot of bees in the Twin Cities?
There seems to be a lot of teams in this league that like names that don't end in S.
Is that what it is?
The Rush, the Swarm. Yeah, just they look for names like that. So
now this is an interesting series simply because you lock it down as number one, so you have a home playoff game, which was really important. I mean, it's something that you worked for all year long to achieve that. It's a team you split with. You lost in overtime in Minnesota, but for those going to the game, and if you haven't been to a game this year, it's always a great atmosphere. It's the energy that comes out of that building when you guys play is great. But what are the challenges? I mean, if you're breaking this down a little bit, sort of a little more X and O of what you need to do to win, what is it?
Well, they got two really good goaltenders, so we don't even know who we're facing on Sunday, Carlson or Evan Kirk. And on top of that, they're a really young, athletic team. Our team's a lot more experienced, been to a lot of playoff games, a lot of championships, and we move the ball really well. But we're all kind of, even myself, I'm one of the younger guys, and I'm 27. So they're all really young, fast teams. So sometimes physically it's a little tough to get open.
Well, you just say stuff that's upsetting to them, like, hey, did you see the episode of The Cosbys? They're like, no. Is that a new show? No. It's an old show, and you'll never see it again.
No, I know that.
That's how I do it, hurtful stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty deep.
Yeah. It's a different kind of smack talk. For the ladies, and Nora Jean is here, and Dana is here. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And Trisha.
Yeah.
Huh.
Woo.
See, it's a little tough. I was under pressure there, but I came through. That's sports. That's what I did. Do we have anything special this Sunday planned?
We do.
You do? Look, I know some of you girls didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Can I say what happened last night? Because the listeners really want to know.
Sure.
Slumber party.
Sure.
Slumber party. What, are you kidding me? Really?
So many pom-poms.
Slumber party was you three girls and you... Anyway, back to the game now. What's planned this Sunday? What do the girls have planned?
We have 3 routines that we're going to be performing during the game. This was actually my first time choreographing for the girls. So
you did this. Good
yeah,
for
so
you.
I prepared a special routine for playoffs. Kind of a rock throwback playoffs, pump up the crowd kind of thing. So it'll be a surprise for Sunday.
Will there be like some sort of costume thing that's happening with this?
Ooh, well, I guess you'll have to come out to the game on Sunday and find out.
Yes, you will. By the way, it's a 3 o'clock start at the ACC. It is the Minnesota Swarm. And as you heard Garrett, how many goals so far this year? Like 1,000?
No, not quite that many. I actually had an off year for shooting a little bit. It was a little bit frustrating. So hopefully 2 years ago, the same thing kind of happened. And I used to say the whole season I'll save him for the playoffs. So hopefully that happened this year again.
Well, if you have not seen or heard him in action, because TSN 2 is going to have the game, by the way, we have put together a montage of greatness.
Finally caught up to him. Garrett Billings over the shoulder scores! A beauty by Garrett Billings. 6'4".
This sure is a beauty. He surprises Poulin by a great shot over the shoulder. These ones are so tough to stop.
We're gonna need a montage. Ooh, it takes a montage.
It's good to have a montage.
I love good montage. My pregame is to watch the Rocky IV montage.
Is that right? That's what you watch?
Yeah, me and Steph LeBlanc watch that pregame every time.
The Rocky IV. So is it the running with the logs and stuff?
It's the one where he's in Russia in the snow.
Yeah, doesn't he's running in snow, he's lifting logs,
yeah.
And then Drago.
And then the car goes into the snowbank, and for some reason the guy gets out and chases him on foot.
See, these are the things that as athletes you need to know. What makes Garrett Billings great? He runs in snow. He lifts logs. He smokes and eats burnt toast and drinks coffee, which I think is how Sly really...
Yeah, he does. And
You have
lots of steroids.
Do you have a little bit of Sly in you? Do you?
No, I would say, the closest I get to that is my girlfriend's Italian.
Oh. So you don't stand up before the room and goes, "Hey, absolutely. What we got to do tonight against Minnesota? We got to win. We got to go win, right, Mickey?"
That's about as well put together as my pregame speeches are. So I kind of just sit quietly.
Yeah, 'cause you're-
let Colin Doyle do his thing.
Yeah, Colin's a little more of the chatty.
Yeah.
You're more of the go out and do guy.
Yeah,
Is that fair to say?
I've actually, every time I trash talk, it backfires on me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not quick enough. Maybe I'm thinking about the game, but it's bad.
You're a nice guy. What are you going to say? What comes to your mind? So you see Sean, you go into the corner, and Sean hits you a little bit high, a little bit late. You turn to Sean Levine, and you say...
Usually I insult how...
No, just say it. Just say it
just
to him.
to Sean?
Yeah. He just hit you.
Sean, you're a plug. See, that's about as good as
Oh, a plug. Ding! Boom. That just happened.
A good one we have in lacrosse, too, is a spooner, because it looks like an egg and spoon when they can't pick up the ball. So
Spooner. A plug and a spooner, Sean Levine.
Hey, it's better than a bag of milk.
Oh, it's always painful on this show. So once again, 3 o'clock. If you want to go to Joe Badali's, I know the roadies. And our good friend Jarrett is going to be there. The guys with the hard
Love
helmets.
the roadies.
Yeah,
They're good guys.
they're awesome. So Jarrett will be there. I know I'm going to go there a little bit early. We're going to see 3 numbers by the Toronto Rock Cheer, which is so good. Are you going to have a little more sleep, or let's talk
Hopefully
more?
before Sunday, yeah.
Let's talk more about
No,
this.
we're good.
What
We're
happens
good.
at the slumber party with cheerleaders? What?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would like to know. I think we're all waiting right now. And those listening on the road, going, "Yes, what happens there? Do you start with Cosmos or something?"
Actually, a pitcher of beer was how we started off.
Pitcher
Yeah, we got to
beer.
bring it up to our room and everything. It was
Little,
good times.
little nightcap for us.
a pitcher of beer.
We're classy.
Classy cheerleaders.
Classy.
We got.
Yeah, class. How you doing, fellas? Well, we can hardly wait. Once again, it is Sunday at the ACC, 3 o'clock there. And get there early, too, because we're hoping for a good crowd, good walk-up crowd. And, Garrett, how many goals? Can you call a shot?
Hopefully, it's going to be a high-scoring one because they push the ball a lot. So for a win, we're going to need 14 or 15.
See,
Nervous.
she's nervous
I'm
already.
so nervous.
Honestly, she's nervous.
Every time we talk about it, I freak out.
I'm
we
freaking
have
out
to
'cause
win.
you're
It's
freaking
do or
out.
die on Sunday.
God, I'm so excited right now. What? And we're still live on the air. Garrett, thanks so much for coming in. We'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks for having me.
And ladies, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
You're the best. You are absolutely the best.
We love being here.
Leafs breakfast coming up next. Darren Dreger, also in the 8 o'clock hour, gets busy once again. And a reminder that TSN 1050 has that big Montreal-Toronto game at the ACC right here, live play-by-play and pregame. It's 7:42 on TSN 1050.